AVL is looking for the new mobility, how it will look like in 2040. So they are looking for use cases, how old people, young people, couples will move in future and how their world will look like in 20 years from now.
It's the year 2040 and things do not look good for the family Futurama. John, the father, not getting a promotion, his wife Elliot suggests to go on a vacation. The destination is quite remote, so after a little chat with the Google Maps AI, they leave their e-bikes behind. Since John now cannot afford his luxurious private sports car, they decide to book a car. Instead of public transport, they take an automatic taxi 3000 to get to their car. Long-distance cars are stored rather far from the city in complexes. For the sake of fuel consumption and autonomous driving on a recycled plastic road, they link their car with others sharing the same route. They use the spare time to play some games on one of the many screens inside the car. Little Donnell is a bad loser, so to distract himself from her constant nagging, John decides to go for the manual option, getting the feel for the new interactive driving feature that was implemented in the last update. Driving holograms are projected on a windshield with the most important information about surroundings. Meanwhile, Elliot talks to Iris, the car AI, about upcoming weather conditions, possible traffic jams, etc. Meanwhile, Grandma Maria stayed in the city and has an appointment at the doctor. Since it is not an emergency, she's taken up by an autonomous taxi. After her appointment, she calls John to tell him that he should divorce Elliot, who she never liked. And finally, after a big fight and talking to a rather bad but cheap Google marriage therapist, John and Elliot decide to get a speed divorce, also done by the AI. They decide not to drive back home together, so Elliot charges her e-bike at the vehicle, drives to the city, and leaves John and the kids for good.